So happy Halloween, everybody.
My best was when I was a gynecologist.
All right, I was trying to be nice. Yeah, it's a little weird.
And women on the line were like, "You're so brave." Called pianos. Sucks, by the way. Fuck you. You guys ready?
You guys ready?
All right. Welcome back to the Picky Gals podcast.
Welcome.
I'm Karen.
I'm Cheryl.
I'm Mrs. Robinson.
And we are the Picky Gals, live from Massapequa. Thank you so much for joining us today. As you know, it's the first of the month, so it's wine club time.
That's
Wine club, no husbands, no worries, just wine.
Just wine. There's always time to wind down. I saw that on a thing at Trader Joe's once.
You should put that on a pillow.
A pillow, not Trader Joe's. I was silly me to talk about TJ Maxx. You know how many deals you can find at TJ Maxx?
I love TJ Maxx.
We will get into that, but first we'll do a word from our sponsor.
Oh, a sponsor.
We do have a sponsor, a real sponsor. We've manifested it.
It's crazy.
My husband, before, in a few podcasts ago, he manifested. He said, I wish I had a Manscaped.
Are you married to yourself?
He said, I wish.
Wait, are you the wife?
He said, I wish I had a...
Keep going.
He said, I wish I had a Manscaped ball trimmer. And I said... Listen, my nail just fell off. And I said, listen, I wish you had a Manscaped ball trimmer too.
It's
they're like fuzzy little mice.
It's a forest down there.
I mean, this isn't the 70s and the 80s anymore. This is, this is grooming for the modern lover.
Come on, sweetie. Like, I want to rummage through a black forest to find you a little picadillo.
But to be quite honest with you, I don't know much about it. Do you know much about it?
I don't know much about ball trimmers, no.
I don't know much about it. For the ad read, let's go over to our husbands.
To the husbands back there. Back at you, boys.
Back to Picky Boys.
Enjoy. Well, thank you, girls, right?
Thank you, girls.
Thank you, girls.
Lovely ladies, by the way.
Lovely ladies. Can we get a little bit in the comments about how wonderful those women look?
Exactly.
I mean, they're our wives.
And they were...
Oh, why are we married to them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And they were right. You manifest something.
That's true. I manifested. You can look back. I don't know. It was like 3, 4, 5 episodes ago. We practically did a Manscaped read. And I said, Manscaped, this is what we will give. We will advertise for you so well. And our viewers will love Manscaped. And it came to fruition. I didn't know.
It came
We
true.
were trying to stop Danny,
This is not...
We didn't want it to be for free.
This is not an April Fool's joke. This is a Manscaped sponsorship.
And they were grateful. We're grateful enough that they sent us stuff for us to use. Danny already had it. Danny was already using the product.
I already had it. I was talking to the Manscaped rep, and I was like, I love your products. I use them all the time. Come on. But they sent us each one, and it's great.
Yeah.
It works as instructed.
My balls they're as smooth as a baby's bottom. They have never been this smooth in my life.
I mean, you see the box here. This is the perfect package 3.0 that Antonio's holding right here.
Listen to that 7,000 RPMs.
7,000 RPMs, ceramic blade, nick-proof technology.
A light for the dark.
For your below the belt, and it's manscaping needs, and it's waterproof. So a lot of people like to do it in the shower.
Send it right down that drain.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple. You got a bush like we got behind us, and you're not. What are you gonna do? You take a Gillette razor and hack at it like you're in a Vietnamese jungle? No, you need something that is more advanced and made exactly for men's below the waist grooming.
And it's not like you guys have to pay full price because we got a surprise for you too.
Code Picky. We'll put it down here, all over here. Code Picky, 20% off, free shipping. And you can buy anything from their suite of products, but the Perfect Package 3.0 really does. It is the perfect package. It's got the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0. It comes with underwear. It comes with the the crop preserver lotion, which I use very often. Smells delicious. It's like ball deodorant.
No one wants smelly balls.
This will make your balls smell better.
And she will notice.
And we know, ladies, it's a good gift for your dad, your boyfriend, your brother. It's a good gift overall, and it comes with everything.
And it is November officially now. It's November, which is Men's Health. Men's Health Month. No Shave November. It's all about testicular cancer, and Manscaped works very closely with these companies. So it's a good cause. you gotta go down and link below. Use code Picky for 20% off and free shipping.
Your balls will thank you.
Your balls will thank you.
Back to the girls.
Back to the
girls.
gals.
What a fabulous ad read by them, wasn't it?
It was so good.
I'm so
such a
proud
good
of my
job.
boys.
And let me tell you, it works. It works. It looks. He's like Jake Gyllenhaal down there. I don't know. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Have you seen Jake Gyllenhaal's package?
You know, I don't like to talk about previous
just seen
romantic escapades.
I've just seen Chris Evans' package, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Today, if it wasn't clear, we're not just a bunch of middle-aged... I mean, we are. We are a bunch of middle-aged women.
And
but,
on the inside.
but our costume is... We are the prevalent meme of the year, I'd say. Karens. We are Karens.
More than a meme. They're
I
like
want to speak to the manager.
Yeah, exactly.
It is... Yeah, they really are more than a meme. Because even, like, my mom knows about Karens, you know?
What about the people named Karen?
What an unfortunate name.
Yeah.
We talked about this a few episodes ago. My mom has
I forgot I had lipstick on. I'm just rubbing my mouth.
I got it on my hands.
Yeah, I don't know why you're rubbing your lips so much.
I forget because, well, first of all, I have something that I've never had on them before, on my lips. So
It's the same thing as like chat. I do not know how anybody lives life with this.
I respect.
What the fuck are these? Now I know why like women use their phone like this. They're like, and it has that like sound. They're like, yeah, let's see what's going on. Let me call the Yuba.
And you always the you, but and you always hear this.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I understand now.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know who told you girls that you had to do it. I don't know if it's your own personal preference, but don't go through this for us if it's for us, because just don't do it. This is the worst.
I think the nails. We were talking about this before. I think the nails are more of a show off girl for girl thing, because I know I don't ever look at a woman's nails and go, oh yeah, that's good.
I think it's a status symbol.
Really?
The longer the nail, the more.
Well, because first of all, it's impossible to do anything with these on.
We couldn't do a
so
single
it's
thing.
more like, I can do it. I don't have to do anything all day.
Oh.
Because my husband's rich and pays for everything.
Right.
I don't need to complete any tasks, so I have these.
That makes sense. I don't know if that's at all factual.
Now, fact.
Also, they're like cemented on. Like they don't fall off like these bad boys. So I don't know. That must hurt.
It hurt just taking these off. These are just like what, $9 at Spirit or Party wherever we went. Party.
By the way, every single year I tell Antonio, what are we gonna be for Halloween? What are we gonna be for Halloween? This, that, and the other. And every year, no doubt, without fail, we end up going to the Halloween store on October 30th, which is the worst day to go to a Halloween store.
And we find great costumes every time.
Yeah, but
every time.
we could have
It's a
found better
tradition.
ones.
No, it's a tradition at this point.
You say that every time. We could have found better. What are we gonna be? What are we gonna buy? The fucking mascots or some shit? I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Made about 5 minutes in.
Yeah. Oh, I took mine off. I couldn't even set up anything with this.
Oh, I love these.
Dude, the hair's in my face. I don't even know what's going. Oh, also, you said we're getting plastered today off wine.
Oh yeah, I'm actually drinking wine heavily.
Oh, has there ever been a moment where you were a Karen? Not like calling the police on people that don't deserve it, but like
not like calling the police on innocent black people.
Yeah, like people skateboarding or something.
Yeah.
But like a managerial thing or something.
I was a Karen like the other day,
What'd you do?
but it was just like Postmates. I ordered a burrito bowl right from Chipotle, which came out to $25.
Too much.
Yeah, which I mean, whatever. I paid for it, and it gets delivered to my house, so $25. It comes and it's just the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing. It's a complete wrong item. It's so messed up. So I click, and that was all I ordered was just a burrito bowl. So I click for a refund, and it gives me a $10 refund. I'm like, I didn't even get what I ordered.
Right.
I don't want to eat this new thing that wasn't for me, and it cost me $15, and I just gave it to my dog anyway. And so I emailed Postmates. I'm like, listen, I pay for this membership, like,
Oh, you have a
and
a
I was
gold
like,
card?
but I was like a little Karen-y. I was like, I demand compensation
Yeah.
or I'm canceling my thing. And they didn't give it to me, so I canceled.
You get so Karen-y that you start making up children you don't have.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I'm like, if you don't give me this, the kids will never go to bed and shit. It's like I just make up kids. I feel like people care about kids.
Is that the nature of a doggy bag? Just I don't want this food, so I'm gonna go home and give it to my dog.
Oh, you think that's why it's called a doggy bag?
I think
Can I have
so.
a doggy bag?
Oh.
Dude, I used to just give my dog. I don't know if this is even healthy for it, but just like a.
You're getting my, you're touching my strum,
Oh no.
my stringum.
I used to just like give my dog just a bone, like straight up bone. He used to chomp
You
on
had a
it
dog?
a while ago. It was like a family dog, you know. But it was
What,
here.
is there- is there
I didn't
another
think
kind
it
of
was Your
dog?
own personal wolf.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like my hunting companion, you know.
This
It
is
was
Antonio's dog.
yeah. It's like it's not a dog I paid for. It was a family dog. Like it was in.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
but no,
that's...
we assumed that part. We are still surprised. But you had a dog?
It was a long time ago.
What was his name?
Mikey
How did it die?
just had to put it down. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for that. Would
You know,
want me to-
we know a kid whose dog
I don't
killed
want-
itself.
I don't want to know. I don't,
Well, yeah, one of our best friends. It's not we know a kid.
Whoa, no, I think we're talking about two different people now.
wait,
Oh,
who
then
the
we
hell
know multiple people.
We knew multiple depressed dogs.
Do you want to bleep this?
killed it? Who? No. His dog
No.
didn't kill itself.
No, his dog hung himself.
No,
Did his dog hang himself?
No, that's-
oh god, it's going all downhill.
no,
from now.
Wait, didn't his dog blow his brains out?
This is
no. That's a dog. It's not funny. But
This is the dog. Yes,
we're talking about the same dog, but the wrong owner.
wrong order. It was not dog. It was our friend. We can bleep it.
No, it's not we. I have to bleep.
Tell you I can bleep it. It was our friend, and his dog. He latched his dog up in his backyard
terrible story.
on his patio, and he latched the leash to the thing, and I guess the dog slipped through the gate of like the patio around the patio.
It wasn't a bright dog. The dog hopped over the patio like railing. So
and accidentally hung itself.
hung itself.
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with smarts. It's a dog. It doesn't know. I think a smart dog could still die that way.
Okay.
There's a dog on TikTok right now who's learning words. His name is Bunny, and he learns he can start to put together questions. But recently he's been asking weird questions like why night? Like why morning?
Oh.
And so now there's this whole meme about Bunny becoming sentient.
Yeah.
And saying why mom own me? Why Bunny mom slave? And it's hilarious. They're really, really funny.
Dude, you know what? I would be afraid to have a voice command thing for my animal like that, because if I'm sleeping and I just hear go away, or just something that's not cool.
Bye,
Yeah,
mom.
yeah, goodbye. It's like, please, I'm not opening my door. I don't know what's out there now.
Yeah.
Your dog ever you have, how many dogs do you have? Just one?
Just one.
Just a Dexter? Your dog ever just bark at nothing?
Yeah, all the time. And he's scared to go into certain parts of the house.
Yeah, that's why it's
And people would say, "Oh, it's because there's a portal to the other realm in that room."
yeah, it's they see ghosts with weird faces walking around. It's I don't want to know this. And first of all, how do you know this? You know, or
Yeah.
how they say babies will laugh or cry looking off in the distance because they see something terrible or something. They could see.
I don't believe in any of
The
that.
realm.
I don't believe that, and I think it's ridiculous because why are we trusting like babies on this? They're the stupidest form of human. Why are we trusting them on this?
That's true.
It's gonna be a weird Halloween this year.
Why is that?
No reason. Because it's on a Saturday. No, what do you think?
That is weird.
Well, that's weird.
No, because obviously,
Dude, isn't it
the pandemic?
Dude, isn't it messed up that Halloween's on a Saturday this year and we can't enjoy
Every
it?
holiday this weekend or this year
This
has been on
year's-
a weekend.
and we can't enjoy it.
There's
Enjoy it.
there's a clip from an episode in January where
saw that.
I say oh dude, 2020 is gonna be great. We got Christmas, Halloween, New Year's Eve, and then coronavirus just came and said, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Halloween is on a Saturday this year. Last year, what was it, on a Thursday?
It was on a Thursday.
It was on a Thursday.
And so and then when the leap year fucked us because it was supposed to be on a Friday and then a Saturday, but we skipped the Friday. The leap year should skip a Wednesday.
Yeah, screw
But
the leap year.
The leap year skipped a Friday.
Go tell the scientists.
The problem was, so Halloween was on a Thursday, and you're not really sure if the Halloween continues to the weekend or if it's the weekend before.
True. Whenever Halloween is on any weekday, there is always the discussion of, do you go out on that day or do you wait till the weekend? And
Right.
if, depending on what day it is it the weekend before or the weekend after? Last year, Halloween was on a Thursday, which is a night that a lot of people go out, and we went out on Halloween, the actual night.
Right, but there
we-
wasn't
but-
that many people.
There wasn't that many people, so I
Ration-
thought rightly assumed either Friday or Saturday, that's going to be the day. It's Saturday, Halloween weekend, New York City. So we show up. If you look at our Halloween video last year, We show up as the Wizard of Oz. Everybody else is in a relatively tame costume.
No one was in.
I'm saying
not only.
I'm saying all of us were in.
Danny,
in
you're also misremembering it. You were the Wizard of Oz.
That's true.
We weren't the other parts. I was like Wolverine or something.
Oh yeah, Chaz was the lion though.
Chaz was the lion, and you were Dorothy. So
Chaz lion. But I showed up because I thought I picture Halloween in New York City. Show up to this bar downtown. They called Pianos. Sucks, by the way. Fuck you. And it was not a single person in costume. Not one, and just me.
And Danny's a woman.
Just me as Dorothy without the other fucking 3 idiots. and so I just look like a fucking Kansas woman with a fucking bucket, with a fucking basket, going through the
Transition.
Going through the transition, and women on the line were like, "You're so brave." and they were. It was embarrassing. And then Chaz had the audacity. He went to the bathroom and took his fucking costume off. He took the fucking costume off.
Which wasn't an option for Danny.
So it wasn't an option. I was wearing a dress. It wasn't the option, and so it was.
Girls were in it was like either no costume or straight pick you off the street like a Playboy bunny outfit, like ass crack out. And then there was just Danny in the middle of all them ordering like a beer in just Dorothy outfit. It was really rough to watch.
Yeah, it's crazy how mean people are. Like people were like faggot. I don't know if you have to bleep that, but people are just being mean.
It's
Halloween and they're being mean. Imagine
it was Halloween weekend. It was like they didn't know. They were like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Why is he here?
It was like, it's at least some people were like, "Oh yeah, Dorothy, weird, but still Dorothy."
On top of that, I think we skipped like an hour line too that day.
Well, we went up to the.
Well, that was the whole thing.
It was a bit of torment on the line. And then we went up to the person, and they were like, they essentially told us like $20 or $10 each, and we can get ahead of the line.
And we're like, oh yeah.
And so now Dorothy is walking to the front of the line, and everybody's like, oh Jesus Christ.
So we weren't really set up for winning there.
That was also a whole other situation. He came up to us and was like, "You want to skip the line? I work here." And he went, "You don't work here." He went, "Yeah, I do. You want to bet?" He went, "Yeah." And he went, "I don't work here." Do you remember that?
Yeah. He
didn't work there, but he did know the guy.
But he claimed he worked there. Antonio called him on it. He said, "Want to bet?" Antonio was like, "Yeah." And then he went, "No, I don't work here."
No, I don't work here.
My doctor says only 1 glass of wine a day.
What does that keep away, you mans?
Keeps away,
No, I don't.
There it is. Only 1 glass a day. Told you
know you're not allowed to have glasses that tall.
Yeah, especially of red wine.
Not in this room. What was the best costume you think you guys ever wore?
I'd have to say it's probably either our group costume of the Teletubbies or the good. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was also
both of them are good. Also, I was Post Malone, which was really good.
I think that's your best one. I didn't even remember that.
That was a good one.
What about you?
Probably Teletubbies. That was a good one.
Teletubbies is good. I'll say Teletubbies, but an honorable mention. I was like this army guy, real special. But I had an ammo bandolier. And I got like a Nerf dart bandolier, and I filled it with test tubes of alcohol.
Oh yeah,
nice. That's good.
And like my belt buckle was my my ammo clip was my flask, and I was the walking bar.
I changed mine too because my best was when I was a gynecologist.
Nice.
I was Dr. Felter Snatch, and I had syringes. I was a bartender that night at Darby's at my college, and I had syringes. And I was filling them up with Fireball and Jaeger and just like, hot girls would come up. I'd be like, "Come get your prescription." And
that's a shot.
Is there? This might sound so dumb.
Yep, here we go.
Is there a equivalent of a gynecologist for men? Like, is there a peneologist? Yeah. Something like that. I don't think that we have as much of a complex system going on.
That's true. You don't got to.
And also, we're probably just too like, nah, bro, I ain't gay, bro. Like, I'm not going to no peneologist.
Don't touch my balls.
Whereas girls are like, yeah, I don't want to die. I'm going to go to one.
I want to see what's growing.
A vagina, from what I've heard, is just much more from much more upkeep. There's things that happen to it because it's like that require medical attention.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah, like what? You've heard
like a yeast infection, things like that. Like maybe you're having Well, okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
This is something that I recently learned, which is really sad.
Oh my god. I don't want.
But
I wanna hear it.
periods, we all know about the period. Everybody knows about the period. Blah blah blah. The period.
The end of a sentence.
But they just all the time, every day, there's secretions that aren't.
Discharge.
There's discharge.
Discharge.
That isn't period. It's just
Goo.
vagina goo.
Just
Yeah, it's like if your ass was just constantly leaking.
Yeah, exactly. So if my penis was constantly leaking goo,
penis goo.
Get that drip.
then of course I'd go see the peneologist.
The peneologist.
But it's not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, not only that, it's like acidic and shit, so it like bleaches their underwear.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Ruins underwear.
There's a whole lot more going on, and also it's like it's so much more volatile in terms of like reproductive health, and so that's why the gynecologist exists. I'm sure there is I'm sure there is a peneologist, but it's not something that every man has to go to, whereas a gynecologist every woman has to go to.
What the fuck was that? You know what's also weird? Like growing up and saying like, there's all the not necessarily weird guys, but a lot of people joke about like the men who are gynecologists. Like, all right, that's a little strange for you.
Every single one of them.
All right, I was trying to be nice. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I'm sure there's a lot of good ones. My point is like growing up and being like a peneologist. Something I don't think that exists, by the way. But my point is like growing like if my son is like I want to be a peneologist. I'd be like, this is a strange dream.
Like, I mean, you can just add ologist to anything. But isn't there like a urinologist or something?
Yes, there's a
Maybe
urinologist.
that's
The thing is, it is weird to be a gynecologist because people are saying like, oh, these perverts are seeing, but you're seeing vaginas in sometimes the
Terrible.
worst state they can be in.
God awful.
Yeah.
I'm sure it probably
It looks
throws
like
them
fucking
off.
Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
That thing is gross.
It looks like after the Revolutionary War.
I think most girls request a female one anyway.
I think they just feel comfortable with one. Yeah,
You're drinking a Riesling.
it's white.
I thought Riesling was a brand. Riesling is a type of
That's
white wine.
Type of wine. Yeah.
I know people who drink a bottle of wine a day. Is that a bad thing?
A day?
Yeah.
A day is
That's pretty common.
Costco, no, it's common, dude. Costco is selling an advent calendar with a bottle of wine for every single day.
a whole bottle a day. I feel like that's a good amount.
I mean, even one glass a day. Like probably a lot of people do that. I can't imagine drinking alcohol every day just because I get such bad hangovers.
Eventually there'll be a pill that you take right before you go out where it's like you'll be better if you drink alcohol.
They
you know?
have that already, but I mean, I've tried a couple and it's never worked.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, but it's like one of those things, those infomercials or like those weird ads on your phone where they sell 10 of, but like the same thing, it's like, it's all the same shit. I'm saying
Yeah.
there's going to be one like FDA shit where it's no more hangover, boom, 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 $1,000 a pill. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's kind of, isn't it like, I feel like that's like something that would have been fixed if they even came close to knowing how.
That's true too. I mean, it's been
That
around.
has nothing to do.
It's like the oldest human invention.
Right, but that has nothing to do with the fact that it will never be invented because it hasn't been. Like that doesn't make any. That's not a.
But
No,
it,
I
but it might
understand.
not be for a while though. If they haven't figured it out yet, it might be.
Okay, I mean we went to the
Advanced.
moon in 10 years when we said we were going to do it.
I think I legitimately think there'll just be a replica of alcohol that doesn't get you hungover
Yeah.
before there is a hangover cure.
I agree with that.
No
Yeah,
way
for
that's
sure.
I
happening. So
agree
you're
with
saying
that.
that the chicken's coming before the egg?
It's definitely easier.
This has nothing to do with
It's,
chicken
it's,
or egg.
Same
it's,
thing.
it's definitely easier to also that question is very easy.
It is.
It's-
That's why I
it's-
said it backwards.
It's very easy.
very
no,
easy.
It's,
No.
Well, either way,
Give us a second.
It's easier to manufacture the same type of
Feeling?
inebriation effects
Okay.
of something than to solve like a body's response to something.
You just got to. It's some enzyme with the liver, and we'll figure it out.
They
what
say
it is.
they say they have stuff that exists, but a lot of people say that you have to take it the night. You have to take it the night before.
That's what I just said.
And a lot of people say that it actually inhibits your drunkenness.
Well, that makes sense too. Like if you're gonna like.
So it's like
that makes sense.
a lose-lose. It's like,
Right.
yeah, I won't be hungover, but also I won't get drunk,
Now I
which
have
is
to-
like the total trade-off in the first place.
Now, well, you
But
can't, not everyone can have what they want.
But I also actively, I consider you when I drink. Like I'm like, oh well, I do want to drink tonight, but if I want to drink tomorrow, so we can't drink tonight because JT can't hang, because JT can't drink.
Can't do it twice in a row, man.
And the egg absolutely came before the chicken. That makes the most
Yeah,
sense.
that is true. It's just
I'll give you the whole genealogy line of
I don't
psychological
trust
thought.
anything about genealogy from you.
no. This is a fact.
There
Not
was
necessarily.
There was a
It's a-
T-Rex, and then there was an alien.
See, this is why this
then-
is already too much. This is already why you are invalidated.
It's just species and evolution. The egg had to come first, and a chicken popped out eventually. It's just how it had to happen.
The thing that laid the chicken's egg
Was not a chicken.
Was not a chicken. It was something very close to a chicken, but was not
Sure,
a chicken.
so we're
and then
talking-
he laid the first chicken egg.
Yeah.
Right. So we're talking chicken egg here.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
Well, that's the
So
whole.
that's what.
That's
So are
point of the
you
question.
agreeing or?
I'm thinking about it. I don't want to
But how-
agree,
but how-
but I think you forced my hand.
But
here.
how could the chicken have possibly just poof chicken?
Well,
It's-
I mean, I forgot that the T-Rex is the closest living relative to chicken.
I was joking about like the
Had the it depends where you draw the line in no, but I mean it's true.
In genealogy.
T-Rex is the closest living relative, or opposite. Chicken's the closest living relative to the T-Rex.
you got little T-Rexes in your coops.
But I was saying that I'm saying that I forgot that that's how it works. So I'm saying you don't know that the chicken's genealogy, perhaps the chicken's ancestor didn't lay eggs, and the egg laying part came after.
What?
Like the egg could have been something that they evolved, but then I realized that no, that's not true because they came from animals before them who laid eggs.
They were from reptiles.
It's funny to
And
think.
they, no,
You know-
they
you know
had feathers actually, right?
Dinosaurs aren't reptiles. And do you know birds are reptiles?
But aren't dinosaurs birds?
well,
no.
that's not true.
No, dinosaurs aren't reptiles. They're dinosaurs. That's the whole thing.
Right.
That's
So-
their classification. Dinosaurs.
But birds are reptiles.
Birds are reptiles.
We have no idea what the color of dinosaurs were.
We don't even know what
at
they
all.
look like, really.
We can gather by their bone structure what they kind of looked like, but we have no idea what they looked like. We just made it up.
But not even because
we just
because
made it up.
Did you see the
Maybe they
thing-
were like fucking fusion, aqua fusion.
Stop with that. But did you see the meme of the hippopotamus skull?
Yeah.
And then like what a hippopotamus actually looks like? Like a
True.
hippopotamus skull looks like a dinosaur, but then it's just this like chubby, like cute thing, even though it's the most deadly animal in the world. Side note. But like now you see a dinosaur skeleton, it's like I don't know if it actually just fit the frame of this skull, if it's like a chungus. I don't
No,
know.
yeah. It more than likely looked like closer to birds than we have our like picture them.
Like because even birds.
We're starting to think they had feathers.
I thought they had I thought Jurassic Park is just completely wrong. They should have had feathers. Like they should have
Probably.
been.
There's no way to know.
There should have
but-
been like raptors should have looked like ostriches coming at you, like shit like that.
There's
Because
no way to
there's
know.
no way to know because one, the DNA doesn't last that long, so we can't even check. Even if our DNA becomes so advanced, we can't even check if they had feathers. Two, the carbon dating doesn't even go back that far. So when we put dates on dinosaurs on their fossils, it's based off like rocks in the area and how old we think the rocks are.
Time
Carbon
machine.
dating only goes back like I don't know 100,000 years or something.
I like when our idiotic humor fades away and the scientific comes
When we
out.
get science.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another thing though. I feel like we know nothing about the past and we make way too many assumptions. You guys know like Joe Rogan talks about it all the time, but like Gigantopithecus.
Like
It's
the Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
basically, it lived like 2 million years ago or whatever. And it's like a giant ape that we know walked around. It's like biggest ape that ever lived. It's like 10 times the size of gorilla. It's huge. The way we know that exists is because they've found several teeth and a very small piece of a jawbone. And to know that it's a giant ape, and to know they know its diet, like how it lived, like, oh, it didn't climb trees, it probably was on the ground, it ate this and this. It's like, how do we know all that from teeth and a jawbone?
I know.
It's it's literally just like a big puzzle that we're filling in the pieces. Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
they-
but like 99% of the pieces are missing.
True, but the way they probably did that was they probably tried to figure out what it evolved into, right? And then backtracked.
We extrapolate way too much in archaeology, and
Oh, for
like
sure.
that's why like in 100 years, probably a lot of stuff we think about the past will be totally different because we'll have found all these new fossils that point otherwise.
Imagine how dumb we're gonna sound to our kids. It's like this is what we thought was the past, and really, it's like nothing like that at all.
It's on like Jurassic Park 47, and we're like, this is not our Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
As soon as we make time travel, we'll just be able to go back and be like, oh, this is what happened. We don't even need the fossils.
Yeah.
This is exactly what happened.
There's definitely gonna be like an extreme time travel law where you could really only. That honestly, wow. I mean, don't wow me.
We're really going
I
into
just
it.
wowed myself. But what if like these UFO sightings are time
Time
travelers
travelers.
that can only view from like a top view because they can't interact, and we're just seeing them.
I think you solved it.
Boom.
I think the only possible way of time travel would be to like basically just
Spectator mode.
like replications of
Yeah.
said era, and so you can't change anything.
And they can't
you know,
see you or
And,
anything.
or maybe they can even see you, but it's essentially like a
Well, if they saw-
simulation
if they saw you,
recreation of it.
If they saw you, it would change things.
No, but like,
No, he's saying it's
but
like a
I'm saying
simulation.
I'm saying like we actually do know how to time travel, so we know what to base off of. But the things that we interact with, the humans and like the regular people interact with, are just simulations of that what we saw.
But
you
then,
know?
but you would still have to go back.
Yeah, but you couldn't touch anything.
But why couldn't you touch anything?
It's like that's
Law.
the whole thing about
I-
time travel. It's and it does make sense. Everything
So you're saying,
has a reaction.
so you're saying we'd
you know?
send like a drone, like a UFO, and we'd pick up data and then bring
Yes.
it back, and there'd be a simulation.
and then like Westworld World, you know,
And then Westworld World.
Westworld World.
I think time travel would be more realistic if like we can't go back further than when we made the machine. Does that make sense? Like there's
So
like
you
a
could save like checkpoints.
like there's like a time travel platform, and like let's say we built it today, we can't go back further than that, but in the future we could come back to this point.
because there's got to be like a receiver.
Yeah,
or
there has
something.
to be like a
But it would
two-way
still-
radio.
But it would still fuck it up, you know.
Oh yeah, but still.
It just time travel is
Right.
inherently flawed.
Well, it's a pirate paradox.
because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's
We
what.
gotta go talk to Marvel.
Yeah, or just any other.
Yeah, I like these nails though. They allow me to do like a. You ever listen to ASMR?
Or just what
Oh,
happens,
My
God.
mom always does this.
what happens if you scratch this?
I don't think it does anything. My nails aren't.
It comes through a little bit.
My nails aren't real enough. I've had too much wine, gals. I gotta go.
Too much wine.
I've had too much wine. I've got to go. Well, first of all, I told everybody I was gonna finish a bottle of wine on this podcast, and I'm done with this one. And I'm just this so bottoms up.
I had a much
Happy Halloween, everybody.
I had a much bigger bottle.
It's already 8. I gotta go take my sleeping pills.
Anyway,
tell
Alright.
him. Let's go.
you can find me at dmore723 at Instagram.
JT Holden 97 on Instagram.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Make sure everybody has a beautiful Halloween. Stay safe. Stay COVID separated if possible.
Well, had a Halloween.
Had a Halloween. Oh yeah, I guess. I hope you had a safe Halloween.
I hope you stayed
I
separated.
hope you stayed safe. Make sure to click the link down below, manscaped.com, and use the code PICKY for 20% off and free shipping on manscaped.com. The link will be the first thing in the link below.
And it works for any purchase. You don't have to buy the whole $80 or $100 pack. You could buy just like the ball deodorant or anything. And it
Sure,
works.
but if you don't, I mean, you should buy the pack. It's
Sure.
I have it. He has it. It's
I
great.
have it. It's great.
We have never looked more like Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't even understand. But
We
he's
have
right.
never looked more like him. That's it. Follow Johnny at Picky Boy Gaming.
Let's get out of here.